See, backseat me? Backseat me. What things do I shut off? Well, now it's technically capturing twice, but whatever. Okay, well, turning on full screen windowed actually, suddenly now the game is running at like an acceptable-ish frame rate. Motion blur disabled, I would turn that off anyway. Depth of field, I would also turn that off anyway. Yeah, I've heard that shadows are bad too. Shadow quality low? I don't want to turn them off. Also turn up the background sound because this seems to be kind of quiet. As the music gets really loud. Well, that's good timing. All right. This is literally my first time playing this, by the way. What, of me yelling at it being bad? Or... Mel, what else should I shut off? New games limp on most PCs these days? Mate, I have a, like, 2-month-old Ryzen 7. Fog options. Volumetric anything. That's... Huh. Okay. VSync. How about AA? VSync off. Dynamic, yeah. Minimum resolution. Global illumination. I'm worried about all these global illuminations and stuff. Turn up. Might as well turn off everything. Yeah. And that's already disabled. That's disabled. We're down to low. Whatever. We'll leave you on high. All right. Well, I'll just fiddle with more things as things go. If we run into issues, we will adjust things. Edge scrolling, yeah. Day-night visuals, sure. Start paused, K. Show tutorials, sure. Do I need tutorials, chat? All right. Well, new game. What map, chat? What map do you want? Up to you guys. Just holler at me. What map do you think look good? You mean what Sega's doing? Because Creative Assembly's business model is dictated by Sega, so. Mountain Village. I mean, true. It would be the most fitting, wouldn't it? Or that, or Windy Fjords. Fjords. I'm not gonna be able to build a very good. I kind of want to build a city and just be like, all right, no highways. I hate highways. Must delete all highway. You vote waterway? River Delta, you mean? Oh, I see. Waterway Pass. Looks Desert E. River Delta or Fjords. River Delta's pretty nice looking. Water Pass looks like a DF map. Yeah, kind of. So does this. Kind of like River Delta, but Mountain Home City would probably be the most us adjacent, so let's go with Mountain Village. Northern Hemisphere. Buildable area, 21%. Yeah, that sounds about right. Outside connections. Train, plane. So, I'm assuming that the lightning bolt icon just means electricity and not like actual lightning bolt. I'm also kind of surprised that they don't have random maps in this one. Go yell at fairy tale creatures to get out. More likely to get just eaten by a crocodile. Can 100% import your electricity? Huh. Theme European K. Well, no thanks. I should probably not unlock all or unlimited money. Now, obviously, this is the only thing we could name this place. With Mayor Urist reporting for duty. Realizing that Barrier Island is cooler than your first glance suggested? Well. All right, let's try. I'm still not... Okay, so... I have a question. Why does this look like Windows XP? Also, does this break when I do this? No, it doesn't. Sweet. Why does this look like Windows XP? It's already lagging. Is it? No, we're in an ad right now for Twitch folks, so I will be waiting. True, yes. XP login did in fact have worse resolution. Was bomb? It was pretty good. Greenfield development, yeah, because it's the same as Blue Sky, Rolling Grass, and Hills default Windows XP. Yeah. Relatively close to the same color. I mean, yeah, for when it came out, it looked rad. Definitely. No, I don't disagree. Welcome to City Skylines 2. This is the place to build the city of your dreams. Take on an in-depth challenges of managing a city, services and directing traffic flow, and follow the lives of your citizens. Tutorials are here to guide you as you take your first steps towards building a city. As you progress, more hints and guidance will become available in case you need it. Before you start, let's have a look at how to move about your landscape using camera controls, because they are different than every other game ever made. I still think it's funny, like, the one time I've ever actually needed camera control tutorial was the first time I played Dwarf Fortress a bajillion years ago. That game had no tutorial. Same, Abel Bacon. Same. At any time, if you feel like turning tutorials off, you could do that. Well, all right. All right, so this runs... Okay. I mean, there's nothing here yet, so... E and that is awkward. I mean, I will just use the mouse, thank you. Oh, now I got lag. Great job. Cool, thank you. So they want me to build a road. Well, I need to move my face, so I'm going to do that. Camera, boop, boop, blink, plunk. I'm sure I'll have to move me later. It's fine. Face moved. Presme, thank you very much for the 10th month. I don't know why text-to-speech isn't working, but thank you very much. It means a lot. Okay, so I am getting some very noticeable stutters. So it works just... Oh, shit. I forgot to move chat. Chat, get off my face. Better. Okay. I can get so close, and then it just... Game's stuck. There's got to be like some resolution scaling going on or something. There's a tutorial waiting. Shut up. Trying to make game run well. I think I'm just going to... Foliage said nay, yes. Go to low SMAA. Oh, wow. Fan of my graphics card's actually going. I don't think I've ever actually heard the fan of my graphics card spin up like that. Except for when I render videos. Right, well, let's go. Wimp, 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 wimp. I will say I kind of like it when I'm playing a game. And, okay, that seems to be a little smoother. Texture quality bad, turns out. Somebody was saying that each individual's, like, sim with a C in this game has, like, 18,000, like, over 1 million polygons because of the way that they're rendered. Whoa! Yeah, do not look at sky. Do not look at the sky. I repeat, do not look at the sky. That is bad. All right, road basics. A city exists around roads. I disagree. A city exists around people. Roads are simply a requirement by corporations who make cars. I'm just saying. Wrong. Anyway, most roads also come with built-in utility networks, a network of electric cables and pipes and water for sewage, so all buildings connected to a road with the ability network have a connection to the utilities. Okay. So, do I not get to build pipes now? Roads come in many different shapes and sizes. Yeah, and so do bike lanes, but we don't build enough of those. I swear, if I can't build any bike lanes, I'm gonna hate this game. 2-lane road. Yes, thank you. Tool options. Okay. Tool modes. Also okay. Music good, though. Everyone knows we built roads before buildings. Actually, no. Roads were built by humans walking. People walk here a lot. All right, well, let's not build thing here. That allows you to construct tunnels. Gotcha, you can construct tunnels at different elevations. Elevation up, sure. Elevation step, right? Allows you to adjust the elevation changes when you use the up and down arrows. Okay. This mode makes 2 of the selected roads run perfectly aligned next to each other. Yep, I remember all this. Ooh. Wow. Game, can you stop hitching? Also, that is one of the most distracting screens I think I've seen in my life. I love how the first thing this game tells you is build a friggin' road. What if I want to build a walkable city? Well, that looks ugly. Because you don't give me a big enough road to connect to this. So instead... Well, I guess I need to demolish that road then so that I don't get mad at this. Made a mistake? Don't worry, you can bulldoze it. Excellent. I want to delete the road that was already there because it's ugly and too big. All right. Remove objects and get a refund. That's not how that works. Wait. Are you telling me to bulldoze the road I just made? Oh, I see. Now you're telling me to zone residential. I get it. Now I can build the bigger road as well. I'll just do that. Wait, no, I can't. What is this then? Oh, I see. This is like some weird 2-lane combo thing. All right. So I guess it must be just a bigger road then. It's a 2-lane road, 4-lane road. That's way too big for residential. Eesh. Someone's gonna get killed on that. I do like all of these degrees and whatnot being super clear about different areas. That's nice. Can I build bike paths? I'm going to stop complaining about roads in a minute. I swear. I do also like these kind of highlights of where traffic's going to go. It's nice. It's like they're going to go here. They're going to go here. That's kind of cool. I like that. Like gives you a flow track of like where everything's going to go. Chester Street. Chat, I would like to inform you that this is now DJ Boom Boom Shrimp. Oops. Shrimp Lane. Look a lot like City Skylines 1. Yeah, but City Skylines 1 didn't have any of these degrees things. That was all mods. Like all of this was all mods. Like there was a lot of this stuff in City Skylines 1, but all that was mods. Like the vanilla game had none of that. I'm starting to think I don't need these tutorials, chat. I'm like kind of worried that there's gonna be like some mechanics that are very different from the first one. But I've played a city builder before. So, how do I kill the tutorial? Because it tells me I can disable the tutorial at any time. Sure. How? Not right-clicking. How to build a city. Hints. Yes. Ah, there it is. I have now turned off the tutorials. And I'll yell at chat if it's bad. Uh-oh. Why is it so big? Oh, I see. Fill tool. Got it. Yoink. Ooh. Looks pretty. Well, obviously we're going to need some mixed-use zoning, and the game's decided to stop for a minute, so we'll give it a break until it decides to unstop again. There we go. The game has decided to unstop. So now I will give us some nice mixed zoning. Game decided to stop again, so I will wait. Okay, the game's decided to let me play. That's nice. Might as well just like literally shut everything off in the graphics options, yeah? Technically it's a European style, but like... Game? Very poorly optimized game, yeah. I mean, admittedly, I was kind of expecting that, but... Alright, let's, Low. Sort your shit out, game. Hey! Now it looks worse than the first one. But, it's suddenly not lagging, so that's good. I need a water pumping station. Also power. Or we could just use water tower, but... Station. Yeah, you gotta love Unity, right? Everybody's favorite engine. I mean, who doesn't love Unity?
Second Moon Radio with J. Thomas Hornbuckle, and we're pervading some of the finest classical music on the air. Keep that dial right here.
Sure. I do like how their statement, though, about why the game runs terribly is quite literally just like, oh, we wanted to future-proof it. It's like, future-proofing does not equal making game bad. Okay, why do you need a road connected to you? That doesn't make much sense to me. If it's buggy now, it won't be buggy later. I mean, it's already sold well enough that, yeah, I'm sure they'll work on it until it's not as bad, but, like, that never looks good on anybody's part. So I've actually streamed quite a bit of the first City Skylines for reference. This was a game that I streamed quite a lot of. Especially when it was new. The game that I quite enjoyed. I'm very mixed on whether or not I will enjoy this one. But we'll see. If the game requirements are super high, the game must be good, right? I mean, most definitely. I mean, we all know that games that run really poorly now will run better in the future. I mean, just look at Crysis, right? Perfect gold example of how to eventually make your game run very well. Should actually be looking at my money. Oh, I got $500,000. Wind speed too low. Well, that's no fun. Okay, what else do we have? Transforms high voltage currents into high power currents. Well, that sucks. Guess we'll make a small coal power plant then. Because what's everybody love? Coal. That or like, where's the... Oh, I see. So there's like little patches around the map where the wind speed's high enough. Oh, wait. Oh, I get it. Setting up a steel industry already? Well, it's an industry to steal your oxygen. Not entirely sure how this is going to work. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to take this road. And just connect it to this. I feel like roads are more expensive than in the first one. I love that fake Twitter makes a return. So does that bring power over? Well, it was telling me that some roads include power lines, so I assume not all roads include power lines. Also, that isn't straight! Chirper X was before Twitter X even? Yeah, that's true. This ding sound is already getting annoying. Very saddened by the fact that this game runs like piss. But it's low voltage? Oh, I see. So I need one of these. Is that? I get it. Okay. I understand. God, that looks fucky. Look at this. Okay, it looks better once it's constructed. But before that's constructed, it looks really weird. Back from dinner, I'm building a town now that currently needs sewage connection, and the rent is too damn high. Well, yeah, Game, are you okay? Calm down, game. The rent is too damn high, probably because they built single-family homes. That's not my fault, okay? I put low-density zoning. Let's make it use more RAM and shit, pretty much. Let's ram this shit through your PC and see if it works. I'm going to turn off dynamic resolution scale because I have a feeling that's got something to do with it. Also, for reference, I have a lot of RAM. I have 64 gigabytes of RAM. I have a 3070 and a brand new Ryzen 7 X3D or whatever the fuck they call them. So this shouldn't be running badly. Shouldn't be. But, you know. Let's output the poop. I don't actually know how much sewage this is going to cause. Groundwater pumping station. I like that buildings can be upgraded. That is neat. I have a mid to low level PC. Maybe according to Paradox. There we go. That's connected. Now what? You need road connector? Oh. Produce low pollution. Okay. 100,000 cubic meters. All right, well, it seems to be working. It's outputting the pooper. All right, so, God, what's with all these ugly parking lots? The fuck? Okay, if I make smaller houses, will you make less ugly housing, game? Nonsense Vintage has just opened up. You can also get a free drink today at our new bar. I'd like to hear more about this bar. Bar after my own heart. High density business. We got industrial zoning. So I gather our industrial zoning should probably go down here, right? Park for a lot of parking lots. So like this is literally, you know, okay, so I was in a very different place mentally when Cities Skylines 1 came out. I was in a different place when it comes to a lot of things, especially when it comes to city design. I was less bothered by things like car dependency, and I think that's maybe just kind of a consistent thing amongst people in my age category, but that being said, I'm significantly more bothered by things like poorly designed cities than I was back then. And it is quite annoying, I would say, to play games like this now, in a lot of cases. But I can still do my damnedest to make squiggly roads that are at least fun to look at. I mean, I was a socialist before, but I would say I want trains more now than I did back then. So this is how I used to build cities and city skylines. Start building roads like this. This is how I'd build my suburbs and areas like that. But my goal is to be able to make this mostly into mixed zoning. So I don't know if the game's even gonna let me do that. For all I know, the game's not gonna let me do that. But I want to be able to make very large parks, and I want to make small homes, and I want everything to be very mixed zoning. So let's see if we can pull that off. For trams and subways? Yep. Well, I mean, it's certainly an unlock a bit into the game for most of America, because it's going to take like 200 more years for them to get those unlocks. So that's actually just very true to real life, I would say. All right, so we made a couple more roads here. We got Manor Street. Manor Street can be Bell Street. It's Bellinaire Street. I do quite like the power changes that I've seen so far. Those are nice. Medium-sized pedestrian-only roads later on too. It's nice to see options like that when the old game really had small dirt paths. Yeah, it had small dirt paths or concrete paths. Wooden support on top of a bridge. What is this, like a pedestrian walk bridge? Or is that just like ice? Okay, it's just a small road. I get it. Bridge arch. Roundabouts. Ooh, there's a roundabout button? That's kind of cool. I quite like the roundabout button. That's nifty. All right, let's just get some more zoning in. Let's just pause the game for a little bit. Get a little bit of zoning into here. Play some stuff. I realize it's probably going to, like, limit the size at which I can build a city if I build the way I want to actually build this, but I'm gonna try. Damn it. I'm gonna try. Just ban personal cars? Don't ban personal cars because some people live in places where they need them.
The city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events.
Bitch, did I tell you you could talk?
A local public service announcement.
Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement.
This is Second Moon Radio, classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a sheet of blank paper, using only their...
Are you telling me it's either radio on or off? Wait, so if I disable radio, does that mean there's going to be no voices? Is that under gameplay? Because if that dude speaks ever again, I'm going to uninstall this game. Bottom right of the UI.
Vital services for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Oh, well, quite frankly.
Oh. Huh. Much better. Also, I realized that the stream is lagging. That's interesting. Am I dropping frames? Nope. How's my CPU doing? Let's find out. Is game's fault? I blame game. Blame game. What are we at? 40% CPU usage, 10% memory usage. Game! What are you smoking? Let's see if it is in fact game's fault. Let's save game. And exit. Probably overloading the GPU encoding? I CPU encode though. Also, my CPU is down to 6% usage. So why am I still lagging? I also would be dropping frames if that was the case, which I'm not. Hi, very late. I'm still blind. What's up, non-major nerd? Raul ended up crashing 2 times last night. Really? Have I tried turning it off and on again? That's kind of what I was trying to do. But, like, if my camera's going to run like this, then, like, what's the point? What's the point of even doing it? Let me just disable and reactivate my camera. Wow! Weird. Let's see if turning the game back on, break it again. The fuck is this video game? It's just me. Yeah, I was just low FPS. I was probably caused by the game, but resetting the camera like fixed it. Kind of nifty though that you can just resume your city directly from this screen. Why did it do that? You're not supposed to capture yet. There's no game. Yeah, goofball. I'm kind of just going for like entertaining shenanigans, not necessarily gameplay. We'll see if we can get there. Yeah, the radio broadcaster just tried to cancel my show. All right, now, imagine if that's actually what caused like my camera to break. I love all these at 221 DJ Boom Boom Shrimp Lanes. Okay. Well, I made this little road. We can test it. Nah. How dare you, ad block! And then they just like, boop, knock out all of them. Speaking of ads, I'm now running ads, so I'm the ads now. What do I need? A lot of residential. Well, let's make residential. We also need commercial. Switch radio again and turn the ads off. Nah, I'm okay. This radio's fine for now. All right, well, we don't need any more commercial. We now just need industrial, so it's... I want to use these trains to output industrial shipments. Almost meet. It's on Bella's Street. It's almost meet. Not quite meet. Oh, I see. So I need more XP. 750 XP. Be wary of wind with industrial. It said that I have no wind when I was building, but also the wind is going this way. So I assumed it would be wise to go downwind. So that's why I went that route. Feel free to yell at me if that's the wrong decision to make. Game paused. No. These things build real slow. Like there's just cranes just spinning. Oh, suddenly house. Magical. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of very much expected this game to, like, you know, run better. Right, there you go. Housing needs are dropping. Imagine you move on 328 DJ Boom Boom Shrimp Lane. Pollution makes pops ill. Yep, figured. I've played a city builder before, so I generally have a pretty good idea of what the game wants from you, at least initially. Games are not usually too dissimilar from one another. Let's build a quaint little town. Can you rename roundabouts? Yes. There you go. I've named my 2 roundabouts. Are you pleased? I named a street after you because you were the first username that popped up in the chat when I was like, I need to name a street. So yeah, you've got DJ Boom Boom Shrimp Lane, which kind of goes. Like, it kind of goes. Oh, that's kind of rad. I like the way that works. So you move, click, place, move, click. Oh yeah, okay. That feels pretty good. You can get kind of a curvy street like that. Shen! Holy shit. What's up? What's up, Block Chalk? The Kairos, I think? Shen? Friends? Bram Revet? That Neelix! So, it broke my computer once. That's it. I've set everything to minimum. Fingers crossed. It doesn't explode. Ugh, as well. It's good to see you too. Wiz the God, hello, hi. Welcome, Shanrir and Raiders. If you guys don't know me, my name's Blind. I play way too much Dwarf Fortress. What's up, Sax? I frankly, I rarely play other things these days. It's usually just a lot of Dwarf Fort. Sometimes chat lets me play other things. This is one of those occasions where chat is letting me play other things. So, you know, we're playing other things. This is Cities Skylines 2. They're currently not the greatest launch of a video game ever, that's for sure, but it's been entertaining for the first couple minutes. Hope your PC can hold it. As long as it doesn't, like, you know, shut my computer off yet, we're good. Turned off radio ads. I also had to disable the radio ads. They got pretty annoying. Speaking of streets, this is now, of course, the grand street of Shen Street. It leads to the water pump. So you pump water for us. Congratulations. Welcome to the city of Shen Street. Shen Street could probably go along the coastline. It'd be a nice street. Holy Kai, thanks for the $1. How you doing, dude? Only had 3-ish, no PC crash yet, you're safe. I haven't had any PC crashes, but need more workers? I'm assuming that's what that means. Lack of labor. Same with you. So we need more housing then? So, why? But they don't need housing. Is this like a lack of other amenities issue? Landscaping? We've only, like, just started to. Alright, well, I guess I'll make more people zoning then. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Also about to level up. Citizen happiness increased! Thanks, game. It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. That's a lot of zoning that I don't want to do. Well, that. And that. I'm sure these guys have workers. They probably pay better. The Large Hadron Collider uses 35 million water, but it doesn't say it uses any? Wait, really? Wait, hold on. You can build one in this game? Why does it use so much water and not tell you? Is there a money button in here somewhere? I did, like, almost immediately disable the tutorial, so... if I'm completely missing things, please tell me. I won't yell at you much. Hydroelectric? Ooh. Like to build dams. $1.5 million. That seems a little bit low. I need like 50 more XP, so we just need these houses to be done, so. I'm completely missing things. Oh yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. What's 3.5 million water between friends? Why does this sound like it's about to turn into like a Monty Python joke? It's like, is this an African or European water? There we go. We are now a tiny village. Whatever that means. Your efforts are bearing fruit. Your city has taken its first steps towards its success. Thanks to the free money, suckers. Okay, what else do we have? You can now go further into debt. Excellent. Okay, so tiny village, small village, grand village, tiny town, boom town. Okay. Big town, great town, small city, big city, large city, huge city, grand city, metropolis, thriving metropolis, flourishing, expansive metropolis, megapolis. It should just be like Los Angeles down the bottom. All right, well, I've never met a Hadron myself, but we are all colliding into them, so. Ooh. Roundabouts, okay. I got 1 point available. Road maintenance and facilities and traffic lights and signs, as well as roadside decorations. Well, you gotta make those ugly-ass roads look less ugly. Highways, large roads, parking areas. Add that to list of things I don't ever want more of in my cities is parking. Automated parking? Okay. Grand bridges. Better intersections, highways. Okay, well, I have the services button now, so I guess I should click that. You've unlocked a medical clinic. That seems important. Collider? I don't even know her. Yeah, pretty much. Can I place this here without, like, destroying your home? Rather not. Wow. So I guess the mouse doesn't even get like a little light on it then. I may disable the day-night cycle. Yeah, true. And in case we get attacked by were-squirrels. I just realized the music's actually way louder than I thought it was, so I'm gonna turn that down. It's kind of nice, actually. It's like, playing this game, it's like playing next to a space heater. I can feel so much heat coming out of my computer. And the game doesn't even look that good, so. Landfill lot tool versus normal landfill. Without garbage to collect one of the waste in the stores. Okay. Can be upgraded with garbage, truck depot, and hazardous waste collection. Recycling unit. All right. So I guess that circle around it gets all icky then. Why don't we just throw the garbage in the river? That's my current plan. No one will see it anymore once it's in the river. How much does this cost?
This is Second Moon with J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Before we dive into our next selection, I'd like to take a...
J. Thomas Hornbuckle, who gave you permission to speak? Motherfucker, he came back. The circle is how big you can make the landfill? Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. I also like that there's demand for medium density residential. That's neat. So this space is so small. I think over here could probably be a more downtowny area. Down here is going to be like more small space stuff. I'm assuming... Okay, so we've got 0 loan currently. I haven't unlocked taxes yet. Pretty sure we already have taxes. City statistics, happiness increasing. All right, well. What's up, Microflora? How's things? Good to see you as always. It's been a while. Let's grab... Huh. Works especially well for turning lanes in an intersection. That's kind of interesting. I like the way the trains look. The trains look quite nice. Snap you right. What? Oh, I see. Actually, just want you to be a straight road. Let's go this way. I mean, it's not no taxes. There's definitely taxes. I just can't control them yet. Like, trust me, there is most certainly taxes. Also, this street right here, this street can be, I don't know, Resme Street. Resme Street. This fake social media they have in this game, very, very, very unrealistic chat room. And the reason for that is pretty simple. People are just being way too nice. Nothing like actual social media. Check the color bill. I mean, I've already clicked this. What about it? Don't have taxes yet, mate. Yeah, I was literally stating, I'm like, I haven't unlocked taxes yet, which is what I was talking about. Just because the option is there doesn't mean I have access to it yet. But yes, it is in fact still locked. What's up, Alexander Chand? What else do we have? A cemetery? Why is it so big? More importantly, why do people still use cemeteries? What year is it? You don't need to bury your dead. Just set them on fire like a normal society. God, cemeteries are creepy. Also, why can't I like posts on Birder? Oh, well, I can't. Wait, hold on. Do I get XP for liking these? I'm appalled at the new healthcare run in this city. You never know if you're going to get treated or not. Well, I mean, lady, we have a clinic, so parking lot's empty. So let's go here. Game really, really, really wants me to just make this whole line into that, so we'll do that. With the tree planted on top? You have to bury them even after cremation? Yeet. I've lost some family members recently. One of them wants to be on top of a mountain. The other one wants, and when I die, I want to be thrown into the sea. That's like literally just throw my ashes in the ocean. Please don't keep this shit. Like this shit's trash. You don't need bits of me lying around. Hobo, did you sleep well after travel? All right. Can't wait to see how parks work in this. Curious if it's anything like the DLC that they put up for the first one. People are way too happy in this city. There's literally nothing to do here. Like, if I lived in a city that was just like a tiny suburb like this, I'd be pretty pissed. I'm just winging it because I am not sure how long I'm going to stick to this game, because the reviews are such currently that, And also, like, I have this annoying habit with City Skylines of just kind of like binging it for, at least the first one, I'm just kind of binging it for like 2 months straight and then forgetting that it existed for a year and a half. That's probably what'll end up happening with this one. So right now, I'm just gonna kind of do this for a bit. I kind of know where I want to put my downtown area with more high density stuff. I'm gonna buy this. This is gonna be downtown. I'm probably gonna remove most of this industry, move it down this way, and stick with that. It'll get optimized in 2 years. All right, patient gamers, rise up. Yeah, I don't know. I will say, I highly advise against buying this game right now. Do not buy it. Wait for a sale. Jesus Christ. Except for your skull, and then the ashes turned into gems and implanted into the eye sockets and then placed in the mantle of descendants as a family heirloom. You want to be made into a totem. I respect it. Arcadian, thank you very much for the 38th month. Yeah, we're definitely streaming Counter-Strike 2. Don't worry about it. Soundtrack kind of bops so far, though. Yeah, this is very similar to the way I used to build cities in City Skylines 1. It's just build long, curving roads like this. And then eventually build really good parks in between them and bus service everywhere. That'll do. Kill to death ratio for my roads? Or Counter-Strike 2? This building just got condemned. Excellent. Get rid of that. All right, what do we need? All of the commercial! All right, so let's chat. You ready for some commercials? I mean, commercial? Does anybody have, like, a particular department store that they used to love going to? On the topic of commercial stuff? I really, really, really miss that very brief window that Canada had Target. Not because it was a good place to shop, but it was just very entertaining seeing all these Canadians go into Target and complain that it wasn't cheaper than anywhere else. You enjoyed Sears? I enjoyed Sears catalogs. I never really enjoyed Sears. I just enjoyed Sears catalogs because it meant Christmas was soon. And I'd get a bunch of gifts soon. Because my mom would literally just hand me the Sears catalog and tell me to circle all the things that I wanted. So what I would do is I would circle a bunch of really expensive things that I knew my mom couldn't afford. And then I would circle a small handful of very cheap things. Or one very cheap thing usually that I knew that I would actually get. And then I would get that. You really enjoyed Kmart as a kid? That's fair. I mostly know Kmart as something that shows up in rap lyrics every now and again. Going to Zeller's restaurant at Christmas. I used to go to Zeller's restaurant on my dad's payday for a bit there. It was either that or Red Robin's. If it was a better time, we'd go to Red Robin's. Hello, duder. What are you doing? Holy lag. What did I do to deserve this frame rate? The game is loading so much detail. It just can't handle it, chat room. Wait, really? Didn't have ashtrays. That's a wild concept, man. Belmont Street is absolutely going to be Rhinestone. Rhinestone Road. Good to have you around, Rhinestone. It's good to see you, mate. This is full release, yeah. Does Paradox even do early access? It feels like early access. Certainly feels like early access. Well, we have no demands for literally anything, so I guess we just sit here for a little bit. Milestone 2 unlocked. We're now a small village. This is a full release officially. What part of me stating it's a full release? Here, allow me to show you. Yeah, let's go. This Steam. Okay, click store page. Eventually it'll load. Mixed reviews, 51%. See? And there's 100 and wow, price went up. Oh right, yeah, because it's out now. It's a very nice price in Canadian dollars. You know, it is what it is. Our early access, public beta. It actually genuinely to me. I really hate it when people just say that a poorly made game is early access. It's like, this should be early access. No, it shouldn't be released. There's a difference, right? Something that should be early access is a game that's still in development. Something that should not be released just shouldn't be released. And then people yell, it should be in early access, or I wish this was in early access. No, it just shouldn't be out, and you shouldn't buy it. Period. Don't buy it. I'm only playing this because they gave me key. I had zero plans to buy it. And still, honestly, kind of have zero plans. Yeah. And I will occasionally say things like, wow, that's a cool mechanic. Because, wow, that's a cool mechanic. I like this. But I'm still holding to what I said. Okay, how do I actually... I guess you get that tiny little landfill space. We're emptying area. Ah, okay. That's interesting. Very ugly, though. They didn't need to test anything. They literally said this game will not run well and is not optimized. Yeah, then it just shouldn't be out. Like, that's straight up. That 100% is it. It shouldn't be out. This should not be released. Period. We got elementary schools and high schools now. I can clear all of this with just down here. $300,000. I want to just place both the schools right across the street from each other. That feels weird. May need to mute that whoop sound that the birdie's making. Can have up to 1,000 students. You currently have 3. You have 2 of 800. And she'll look at colleges, universities, technical universities, and medical universities. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's true. Optimus. No, I completely agree. I mean, Paradox has released a couple of games in horrible states. Waiting for a hearse. Oh, lovely. I do quite like these houses, though. These are cute. I may actually just, like, kind of go around and upgrade the density of a lot of these. Throw some higher density stuff around here. Medium density around the edges. Bunch of light density as well. A little bit of commercial. Although most of this stuff isn't needed. What new roads can I do now? Road maintenance depot. Which I feel like should probably go down here somewhere. To the industrial stuff. All right, turn. That's interesting. Trees! You can put trees alongside of roads. That's nowhere near enough trees, game. Why does this not give me XP? I'm putting trees on the roads. So they just throw money at you when you level up? Well, believe it or not, that's kind of how real cities end up working a lot of the time. They just bankrupt themselves building highways and then go, guys, we need more loans. Wait, really? So I can choose between... Am I misreading this? Streetlight fixtures for the road for a road that does not already have them. Oh, okay, I see. These roads already have them. Wow, the game decided to stop gaming for a second. All right, had to load all those high quality textures. It's for highways. It's not very clear then. Crosswalks. It's kind of neat. I wish I could choose a little bit more specifically where the actual crosswalks were. That is neat. So I want this whole area to be kind of low traffic because I'm just fiddling around and figuring stuff out right now. Grass along the side of the road. It's weird that I can't have grass on the roundabouts. Oh, interesting. I can put them on both sides, even though it's technically a one-side thing. Okay. Wider than normal sidewalk. So it's wider than normal sidewalk or grass. Got it. I do like these options, though. This is nice. Which means, like, in front of the high school, I can give them wider than normal sidewalks. Same with, like, this school down here. It's kind of cool. All right. I need some commercial. Need to be a great town before I can make bigger before I can make bigger commercial. There will be one or the other tree, crosswalk, / green island. Yeah, no, yeah. After fiddling with it for a minute, I figured that out. Just kind of have to wait for stuff to build up. God, these are really ugly houses. Like, I like that they have solar panels on the roofs, but like, geez. Like, considering this is like the European tile set, these look like very modern American to me. This is the European theme, yeah. Which I liked a lot more in City Skylines 1 as well. Am I going crazy? Did the... No, they build when there's need. They don't build if there isn't need. Did City Skylines 1 have pipes attached to the roads? Or am I completely misremembering that? Because I don't remember that. I'm sitting on minimum graphics right now, and the game fails to load, and the bushes are still ugly. It didn't? Okay. Meh. So you unlock the tech tree with points you don't like that much? Yeah, it's not population driven. It's points driven. I guess this is a dense customer base then. That's interesting. It's like the densest population area is right here. $25. I like that. That it's number of households, not number of residents. Oh wow, they all have names. Household wealth. Wealthy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about those houses, guys. I want to fire whoever came up with this, like, rejected Tetris puzzle piece house setup. Yeah, I was reading a little bit about how they changed how population works, which is a good thing. I mean, the population in the first game was awful. It was like one of the worst aspects of the game. So, my favorite city builder of all time is SimCity 3000. And the reason for this, the reason SimCity 3000 is my favorite city builder of all time is because I always felt that I had to manage everything, maintain everything, and actually pay attention to how I was building the city, and if I built the city incorrectly, the city would fall over. And no other city builder has really been able to capture that. With 1000 series card. I do have a 3070, so it's not the craziest graphics card, but that you fell in love with those little sprites? Totally. No other, so I am on record saying that I don't think City Skylines 1 is a very good city builder. It's a very good city painter. It's a very good, like, build a city that look pretty video gamey, but not much of a game. It was, I like this little wagon this car has. That's nice. Well, SUV with a wagon. See, you don't need a pickup truck, chat room. Anyway, let's drag a wagon. But no, seriously, like, I always would say that, like, City Skylines is not a very good city builder. However, it is a very good city painter. My hope for this is that it's just a better city builder. Yeah, honestly, I was very bummed when they announced City Skylines 2, Optimus. I was hoping that they would let Colossal Order make a Cities in Motion 2. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that they would let them make Cities in Motion 2. But they obviously didn't. So, you know. Rest in peace, that dream. Where am I? There, that's where I am. Sorry, I want Cities in Motion 3. A new Cities in Motion. SimCity had riots? Yeah. And fucking Godzilla would attack you, man. It was great. I do like the design of these houses, though. Very nice. Backyard's a little strange. But... Cities XL. Yeah, Cities XL was, in fact, another game. That what You know, I'm a proud owner of Cities XXL, and I spent $2 on it. And you know what? It's awful. I don't recommend it at that price. But, I mean, you could buy it if you wanted. Like, truthfully. You want to see the city go up in flames and send the military in? Yep. Mate, I've been simulation gaming my whole life. How you doing, Eggman? It's good to see you. How's the game so far? It runs like shit. Seems alright, aside from that. But yeah, it runs like absolute dog shit. Friendly local fire hall. Time for the citizens to make ACAB flags. Hold on. What direction is the ship flowing? Let's check. It runs like shit going that way. Your gaming PC is broken? That wasn't your gaming PC just... Wait, hold on. I thought you got a new computer. Are you stupid? I mean, we have 862 populations. And we're getting another 190 per hour. I can actually tax people now. 10% tax rate. Wow. You know, my heart just wants to set this to 0. Roads? Pfft, who needs those? I should tax industrial. Now, see, suddenly the need for industrial is dropping. Weird, right? Where we're going, we're going to need a fuckload of bicycles, actually. Interesting that it pushes the need for a thing down like immediately when you increase the taxes for it. So like I increased some like industrial taxes and then suddenly budget drops. So currently just losing $123,000 per month. That seems fine. I can meet the Robertsons? That's a movie. Also, what's up with all these people using all this parking? How do I charge people for parking? Get a parking permit. Or like a backyard. Or do like what this person does. Congratulations, Potato. You got that song stuck in Bastet's head. There is definitely a day-night cycle in this. It definitely went really dark for a little bit. Do we get winter without a separate map in this version? I don't know, actually. Well, it says it's summer right now, so I guess we'll find out. You know, I'll be completely honest with you. I just kind of expected that this game would be bad. So I very much, like, kind of didn't follow it much or pay any attention to what's actually in it. So I know about as much about this game as you guys. With, like, a little bit. Like, I watched, like, the one video that they did on, like, population simulation stuff. I was like, oh, okay, that seems neat. But, like, I kind of basically just ignored this game. There is winter, but it depends on the map. Because it depends on the climate, right? Well, we're in that, like, mountains map, so... Holy draw distance. This game may actually look worse than the first one. Like, genuinely? Well, I need to be a grand village to get transportation, which is what I would like. So we are getting there. Pretty sure that's actually just the next upgrade. How many kids do I have in schools? I have 85 childs in the school and 58 childs in the big school. Chat, does anybody want a high school or elementary school dedicated to you? This could be the one and only Thy Eggman Elementary School. I mean, up over here we got G-Fin High. G-Fin High. 47th Panda Institute. I mean, I could give you the a 47 Pandas water pumping station. How's that? It's not quite a school. Police station, which is just simply called I mean, what? There you go. Oh, I know I can't judge graphics on the lowest setting. I mean, like, on the highest setting, here's the difference, right? So if I set everything to highest, right? If I just go to a game and say, global graphics quality, high. Which, in theory, I should be able to load. It still looks kind of bad. Like, the cloud simulation stuff is pretty nice. But the problem is the frame rate is going to start to tank. And when I zoom in, it does this. Oh, I see. It hasn't turned on the dynamic resolution stuff again. But when you start zooming in and out, what happens is the game just starts to lag progressively over time. So it's like, to me, if a game runs like shit, it looks bad. If a game looks like shit, it looks bad. I don't care if it runs well. So if you're building a game based on, like, graphical fidelity, which this kind of is, if it doesn't look good at low resolution, you fucked up. A lot of people are going to be playing it at that. A good example of this, actually, look up Dragon Ball Fighter Z at minimum specs. It looks awesome. Maybe actually better than maximum specs. It straight up just looks like a sprite-based game. Like, it suddenly just looks like King of Fighters. It's actually awesome. So, like, I don't know. Fortunately, we have no trash, so that's good. And I got 1,000 peoples. Coolio. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Dragon Ball Fighters? Fighters? Fighter Z? Anyways, this hitching is gonna drive me nuts. Graphics. So no, I should absolutely be able to run this game at maximum quality. But let's just set it to medium. Still hitches at medium. Oh no, all the trees went bye-bye. Oh hey, the trees are back. Cool. Do I have VSync on? I had it off. Yeah, it's off. Got a whopping 10 FPS. See how far that money gets you. That sucks though, Sage. Yeah, see, it's still doing this. It's still doing the fucking hitching shit. So yeah, no, I'm going back down to low. Low, it doesn't hitch. No, no, trust me, I'm in the same boat. Like, I don't have a 4090 or a 4K monitor, but like, I do have a brand new Ryzen 7, and I do have a 3070, which should be able to run this. It really should. Instead, this game just looks like a blurry mess. But mechanically, so far, it seems very interesting, so I'm tolerating it. Please understand that when I complain about stuff like this, it's because I want it to be better. I really would like this game to be better. So I'm complaining because I would like it to be better. Not because it's necessarily just terrible or anything. God, everything about this game is so ugly. This game doesn't have DLSS. Ha! That's all I have to say to that. What the fuck's that badge? I've seen a lot of strange badges on Twitch lately. I'm just very curious all of a sudden. Deceit. Is that a video game? What is Deceit? So I'll never know. You'll mod it in, then mod it in! Do it! 1920 by 1080, which is the resolution of my monitor. Full screen borderless. I got points to spend on thingies. Social support, police headquarters. Emergency shelters, oh boy. All right, yeah, there's just disasters in this, isn't there? I literally just want transportation, so I guess we'll just unlock Grand Village. Well, we found traffic. That's what I'm gonna do. Can I not, like, overwrite roads with one-way streets? Oh, that's kind of annoying. Cities Skylines 1 with extra steps? I disagree, because if you want, like, good setups like City Skylines 1, or good setups or stuff like this, you have to unlock it. Ooh, stone mining, livestock farm. It's kind of curious. Music does jam, like it's good so far. Quite like the way this industry stuff works. All right, how the fuck do I make the chirper shut the fuck up? Can I mute Twitter? Chat. I remember one of the first mods I installed for City Skylines 1 was literally just kill Chirper. It just gets rid of Chirper. I need that mod to come over to this one. Bird manufacturing plant. We should in fact manufacture bird. Specialized industry area tool. Then district creation tool creates a district of cities, areas to have specialized places around the city assigned to them. Yep, I remember that. All right, well. Oh, is my cam going ham again? Cool. That seems to be the game's fault. Let's see if doing this thing. Hey. Yeah, it seems like this game just decides to use enough memory, or if I do something in the game, it like makes my capture cards stop functioning, which is kind of hysterical. Like genuinely kind of hysterical. What if I just tax industrial out of existence? I'm just saying. What if I did that? Well, income is slowly going up. See, there's the day-night cycle, by the way, for those of you wondering. Also, Jess, seriously, thanks for the 41st month, and Cell, thanks for the 39th month. You two are too kind. It was good hanging out with you guys in Vegas again. Gotta do that again someday. You've read that you can mute the bird, you just don't know how? I don't like real social media. So why in the world would I enjoy fake social media? Dale Highway. Well, this is now, I don't know. Ruby Squeak Street. There you go. We're still in summer, apparently. Speed up time a little bit. All right, well, I don't really want to do this, but I guess I will just simply grab a, water treatment plant. Build that. Last Crew, thank you very much for the tier 3 and the 13th month of resub. This water treatment plant processes sewage and purifies it out of pollutants. Treated water is then pumped back into the network. What? So I need groundwater deposits for this? Or does this just go on this? I assume because it's blue and they're highlighting this, it wants me to place it on here. Groundwater deposits are underground water sources. Ground pumping stations can extract water. The city's network. The groundwater deposits are highly suspect to ground pollution. Okay. I will place you there. Suited Giraffe, thank you very much for the $10. Still a better release on Sims 2013. You know, you're not wrong, actually. I will not disagree with that. But thank you much for the $10. Appreciate you. But yeah, no, the reason SimCity 2000 is my favorite city builder is it's literally the only city builder to date that I've played where I've felt that I'm not safe, no matter how efficiently and well I've built. Because just a handful of poor decisions could put me out of office, and that's what makes that game so appealing to me. So many parking lots. Still waiting for the hearse. These deaths seem more logical. This building consists of high rent. What's your rent? Oh, your poor wealth. Well, I could just demolish your house. Would that make you feel better? And seriously, chat, thanks for yet another hype train today. You guys are too kind. Should be like about to level up. I was gonna say, this would increase happiness, wouldn't it? Pretty slowly, if anything. I need less than 100 XP. Everybody seems to hate the healthcare here. Guess we'll give you an extension wing. I actually really like this mechanic. This is really cool. Considering how empty it is. Maybe it's the lack of ambulance access? I don't know. Right, I am now at... I literally need another 25 experience. We're about to level up. But I really like the expansion mechanic for buildings. It's very similar to SimCity 2013, actually. All right, potentially dumb question. What button is it to unlock bigger spaces, or do I need to click a specific button to make the city builder bigger? City building space bigger? Or am I missing something? Very left. Ah. Yeah. Thank you. Very kind of you to point that out. Oh, well, I guess I leveled up. Thanks for the free millie. City and Biggened. I also need it to be daytime. So let's just wait for daytime. And then I'm going to delete most of these roads around the edge of this. As well as most of these buildings. And we'll rebuild it. How's the game so far? It runs like shit. Aside from that, it seems alright, actually. It seems like a pretty solid city builder from what I've seen so far. It's got a lot of buttons. Yeah, those squares are smaller. It's more like Roller Coaster Tycoon-y. Although this map is definitely smaller than City Skylines 1. But there's way more squares you can buy. Rolf, thank you very much for checking out a gift. I really need the sun to come back up. Yeah, I mean, this game has pretty bad reviews right now. And literally, that is just because it runs bad. Like, the bones of it seem pretty good. So I'm going to remove the road maintenance down to here. And let's demolish some roads, shall we? I can't see. I'm just going to turn off the day-night cycle. I like the day-night cycle, but I don't like it while I'm building stuff. Wait. Ah, wow. Okay. That was a pleasant effect. Thank you, video game. And chat room, thank you very much for the hype train. $10 in bits, 4 subscriptions. Appreciate you. Flashbanged, quite literally, yeah. And I use light mode too. And that hurt my eyes. RIP monitor users, I suppose. Huh. I maintain good music, good. I mean, I'm just going to state this once again. Do not buy this game right now. Just don't. Will it be good in 6 months? Possibly. But right now, do not buy it. Like, legitimately, like, they need to get a wake-up call. Like, developers really, or rather, maybe not developers. I think saying people use the word developer too often. Publishers need to know that they can't get away with this. I'm playing this out of blind curiosity and the fact that they gave it to me for free. But genuinely, do not buy this game. Like, just don't. I wouldn't. I wasn't planning on it. They just sent me a key for it. Be a patient gamer. It pays. What are the qualms of the game? So I'm running at minimum specs right now on this game. Because if I turn it any higher, it seizes up, crashes, breaks, decides to stop functioning, falls apart constantly. It's extraordinarily poorly optimized. It is exceptionally ugly to look at, so it's not even like, like validated by like incredible visuals or anything. It's just very poorly optimized and put together. That's all it is. So do not buy this game. Like, it runs like ass. Developers should hire a QA team and, finish their video games. Honestly, at this point, if you enjoy City Skylines, just go mod the crap out of City Skylines 1. Hold a middle finger to the developers or to the publisher and just be like, hey, I will gladly come back to your video game when you make it run well. And everybody deserves a product that runs well. God, this is fiddly. Whew, this might actually be... Fortunately, this doesn't seem to be costing me money unless I'm crazy. I will say, like, the bones of this seem to be pretty good, which is generally a pretty good sign. When the bones of a game like this is pretty good. If the bones of it are pretty good, that generally means that they'll be able to get it to a place where it's functional, but right now this is a little bit embarrassing. The 80 in there is throwing me off, but thank you very much for that brand new subscription. I mean, like, I'm hoping for Colossal Order. The first game was a very solid proof of concept for what could be an awesome city builder that, in my opinion, never quite lived up to my expectations, but I played a lot of it because it was the best that was available. Right now, from the... I don't know, how much time do I have in this game? 104 minutes. My first impression of this video game after playing it for 104 minutes is, holy shit, this runs badly. Is it like the worst running thing I've ever seen? No, not by any stretch. Is it unplayable? No. It just looks bad on low settings and doesn't run on high settings, which is bad. You shouldn't release a game like that. Like, that's just not... It's just not good. You can do better. And it's not even an early access release, too. Like, if it was an early access release, okay. I could justify some of that. But it's not. From what I can tell, this just shouldn't be released yet. Yeah, and it's not like the first one wasn't making money hand over fist, right? You know you're still waiting for Kerbal Space Program 2 to be more of a game. Yeah, I'm not in the Kerbal realms, so I don't even know what that game needs. So we've unlocked office zones now, and I've also built out quite a bit further this way. Let's... Oh, I can only unlock 2 more. I understand. So this area here gonna be a little bit more of my downtown region. I also have transportation unlocked. I'm gonna go up to here. Trying to see how far I need to make this to make it like a nice even corner. 280 meters? Yeah, I never got into KSP, so I don't really have... Honestly, I don't have much to say about KSP 2. Purely because I never played the first one, really. I played the first one long enough to crash a spaceship and went, ah, right, this game isn't for me. Got it. And that was kind of my entire experience with KSP2. Was just, this game isn't for me. That's fine. Not even close. It'll get there. But I do genuinely believe that publishers should be held accountable for the products that they're releasing. Especially when it's a product that is more expensive than the one that came before. Like in this case. I do like these pedestrian streets, though. These are a nice change. See if I can make a little, like, commercial district along here. So there's demand for high density residential. So we're going to put high-density residential along these roads. Fairview Street, which is the main street. That should drop that down. I do like the splits of demands between the different densities. That's really nice. Really like that change. There's certainly going to be changes in this version that I like over the previous City Skylines games. But I'm still going to be critical of just the way the game runs. Also, just like the vanilla building of roads is so much more pleasant than the last game. Holy crap. And look at these little Cozy Street. Aw. Let's rename this to a much more fitting name. Like Bonesaw Street. No, but I did just give you a street. You want to live on Cozy Street, not Bonesaw Street? Sidewalks allows traffic to move in both directions. Okay. We'll take Bonesaw Streets too. You do in fact have a water pump, yes. Your very own water that pumps. Your very own pumpy boy. 47 pandas pump so you don't have to, chat. Don't want to be too grid-like. It's low rent, that's medium density. High density has the high demand, but I can't build it yet. Instead, we're just gonna throw in this instead. And then I'm going to throw some low rent down out here. I'm curious to see what that's going to look like more than anything. And then I need office space and commercial. So we're going to throw commercial in there. I guess I'll do office space right here. And right here. We'll see how this area builds up. All the demands drop. Pelican biofuel on bone saw street. I mean, see, here's the thing, Optimus. We have the power. Optimus trash pile. Burning for duty. Brings new meaning to the word Autobot. All right, so let's check out public transport. Public transit lane? Oh my god. Look at that schmixy thing. Valid shape. Are you telling me I can't? Is this? Oh, I see. This is something that has to get its own road. So it's like a road bypass, not a thing that goes on a road. Whoa! Game decided to just stop existing again. The game's like, reject computer, become slideshow. I'm only currently spending $225,000 per month. That's fine. All right, let's go to transportation. Unlock trains. Yes, please. Unlock trams. Yes, please. Unlock subways. Yes, please. Water. Nah. Air. Nah. Sorry, I needed the important things. Parks. Oh, I'm out of points. But I do has parks. Bonesaw Street's going to get the nicest parks, chat. I personally feel that Bonesaw Street needs a dog park. Don't you? It wouldn't be Bonesaw Street without the beautiful dog park that it's famous for. In case you forgot. Large parks, sports parks, large sports parks, tourist attractions. God, that actually is a pretty rad dog park. And the game doesn't like zooming in. Game, can you stop it? Just let me... You can freeze once I've looked at the park. It's a nice park. I approve of said park. All right, so let's see what we can do. EU bus stop sign, EU bus stop shelter. What's the difference? Oh, I see. One give higher comfort. Well, obviously we're going to give shelters. Why do I have this weird feeling this is like I'm just going to throw buses literally everywhere and this game's just going to give me horrible traffic because of it? So I need 2 routes, one going in each way. At least that's how I'm going to do it. I could just like have them running on one side in one direction only, but eh. New signature building available. Fancy condos. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I guess we'll figure that out. Very happy I turned off the tutorial, by the way. Your house? Oh, really? Well, that's fantastic. Well, I feel like in real life, bus lanes go on either side of the road, right? And there's a stop on either side of the road in each general space or within like a reasonable distance. Bus lane tool. Think. Okay, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm done. All right, now we'll have this one going this way. But yeah, I would say let this game cook for like 6 weeks. That's my initial early impressions of it. The roots, the base of this game seem pretty damn good so far from what I've seen. Like the building blocks of it seem pretty good, but the state that it's in right now is just kind of embarrassing. No, that sounds like work. I decided to stream video games on the internet for a living, so I didn't need to do work. Research Trio, how do you feel about that? Well, you can disable it, is how I feel about it. That's how I felt about it in the first one. I haven't played with it enough to actually know how I feel about it. Like the unlocking of things with points. I don't know. It's fine for right now. I haven't really formed an opinion on it. But yeah, that's my early take on this game is just wait for them to finish. Speaking of timeshares, also forestry and grain farming. So farming was always my favorite thing to do in other city builders. Let's see how this works. Ooh, cool. Why can't you just smoothly connect to the to the street? Okay, how do I tell you I'm done? I would like you to stop building. Game. Is there a button I can click? Can't click on you. Okay. Well, I guess you do go all the way back to the start point. All right. Well, that's a thing now. Why am I... Did a meteorite hit? The fuck? What do you want? Not enough customers. Oh no! Well, move your business then, you dum-dum. Games like insisting I need more...
Interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames.
Ah.
Thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate.
Chat, the forests are on fire. I thought I selected a European city, not a Canadian one. Not very realistic. Okay, but like jokes aside, what's on fire? Ah! Italy was just on fire last year. Shh! I don't care about your logic. I was trying to make a yoke. It didn't work. Cordium Condos, a modern classic building. Okay, so building new condos does not give other people well-being, but I will build it anyway. Because the game wanted me to, so I did it. Okay, so it's just got noise pollution, but no major pollution, just noise pollution. Yeah, it's like one tree is smoking. You call that a fire? Should visit Canada sometime. I love that. So I love this, chat. This is a no cars street. This is a pedestrian only street. What does the game put there? A friggin' gas station. What's even better is there's a car parked here. Mate. I'm just complaining about semantics. This doesn't actually bother me, like from a gameplay perspective. I just think this is really goofy. Because this is a pedestrian only street. Excuse me. The gas station and then they can never leave. Yeah, they just idle until they run out of gas. Let's see if I can check my transportation analytics. Public transport. Bus passengers. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that graph of people. There's almost 100 people using my buses. And considering we have 2,576, it's a lot of cars we're not having on the road. Actually, hold on. Let me actually double check. Are those people-only roads, or are they just... Yeah, see? A street where only foot traffic is allowed apart from service and delivery vehicles. Does the gas station have any profit? That's a good question. Well, it leveled up. It's got high efficiency. The employees are happy. We got 10 out of 10 employees. I guess so? Well, so far on CH2, it runs like shit. That's about it. That's mostly it. It runs like shit. I think that the bones of this game are pretty great from what I've seen so far. I like the fact that you can build alleyways, like the tiny roads. These are nice. Like these really little roads. These are kind of cool. So I can still build grid cities, but like I can make them more like human accessible, which is nice. Oh, nice, nice. Hey, chat. This laddie here is just going around just like posting his own like Twitch channel in somebody's chat. Cool, man. It's definitely going to grow your stream that way. You're absolutely going to become the hottest, biggest streamer on the website by walking around and blatantly self-promoting your crappy stream. Good luck with For Honor, man. I hope it goes well for you. All right. Lol, indeed. Imagine doing such a bad job of growing your channel that you have to do that. It's actually just kind of sad. That's actually not the road I wanted to put there, but I actually wanted to put here was one lane street. Yeah, sweet. I can actually upgrade these. He got 11 of 339. Well, I mean, like I said, good luck. Takes a special kind of person to do something so kind of sad, to be honest with you. It is so much easier to connect streets together in this game versus the first one. That is my oh, real. Now you're going to go just self-promote some random Twitch partner in my chat, Bonesaw. How dare you do such a thing? That's very, very low of you. What, how the hell am I going to survive in the competitive world of Twitch streaming if you're just all up in here being all like, go follow this blind IRL guy. I don't even know who the fuck that is. We have fun here, right? We are stuck in an ad currently, so I'm going to wait for 90 seconds. Right now, I'm just trying to grow my city really quickly so that I just earn more money. That's what I'm actually trying to do. Sub to my channel, guys. You know, actually, Inside BSI might be onto something. You should definitely go sub to my channel. I'm not. I hear he's you know, a Twitch partner plus, meaning he gets more of the money. I'm just saying. That is a pretty good link, Stone, actually. I support the usage of that link. I do really like the whole, like, yo, there's a lot of demand for business here. That's a neat overlay. Right now, all they want is an industry. But there's a lot of roads up here, so I'm wondering if I can do forestry? I'm assuming forestry counts towards industry. Oh, chat actually wants me to read the Discord word story. Hold up, this is gonna be a long one. So let me scroll up a lot. See how much you guys typed since I last streamed on the 17th. This is gonna be a long one. Buckle up, kids. Yep. Please don't type, chat. I can't handle it. All right, we'll just start here. That'll do. And NAF filters every third cup, functionally and cut daintily are definitely functional, calculated functionalities, regardless of fractional strips of functions. What? We can calculate a plethora of possible people with tummy concerns that probably are partially caused by eating moths and raw butterflies without chopsticks. Preparing the newest functionality features, fly swatters for giant function on functions. Please won't you let me have a cup of lava to warm my large hands. Designing designated dodo discourse. Decades decahedral deridler. Literature lets laminate dinosaur. I'm going to give up. With love and blood because of reasons. 13th meteor hit the bullseye. Winner. Antiseptically tested wounds might evolve into healed zombies. That actually wasn't so bad as I thought. Couldn't have put it better yourself. Well, I'm glad we agree on that. All right, let's go back to building forestry. Wyatt Red. Game no like that hill. It's too steep. This gonna be my forestry industry. That's a camera? Are you okay? That's a fucky looking road. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Proper forestry road. Your wife isn't watching, but that made her chuckle. Well, I'm glad something made your wife chuckle. Too steep. God damn it. Come on, game. I'm sorry, what? Why are you telling me this is an invalid shape? What shape is valid, game? Is my shape not valid? What if I just make it box? Will that make you happy, game? Oh, I see. I have to connect back to the edge of the building. Well, that's interesting. No car access. Well, what's the problem with that? I don't see the issue here. Let's just get rid of that building. There you go. Employees 101. 108% efficiency. I like it. I was going to say, where do chickens want to be? Well, let's go put chickens where they want to be. Nope, that's not what I wanted to just destroy. That's what I wanted to destroy. Needs to be a 40 cube, clearly. City is incredibly noisy. Why don't you let me see where... How is this noisy? Seems like a quaint little town. I don't know. My warp shape brings the blogs to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right. No. All right, I was building chicken stuff, so let's build chicken stuff. Chicken stuff can go... in the middle of my suburbs, apparently. Guess we'll put chicken stuff down here. Oh no, shit. Okay, there's actually fires close by now. Maybe I should actually pay attention to this. And maybe place another firehouse. Because, like... that's mildly concerning. All right, what else do we have? We have... let's just make some of the best public transport we can. Do kind of want the cargo train terminal. And we can build subways. I feel like having above ground subway tracks is almost redundant. I guess I could do like raised subway tracks. Can I? Wait, can I? Okay, I need to test something. I certainly can't afford this. Can I make this go down the middle of the road? Ooh. Okay, I actually quite like that. Like, that's pretty cool, actually. Although, for some reason, it insists on not crossing this. Pretty... Huh. Well... Oh, I see the problem. Corner too tight. Well, we have above ground, essentially subways in Vancouver. They're called SkyTrain, though, but they're essentially just subways. Well, let's just build trams. Thinking I build trams running up and down this road. Double lane tracks, tram track. Wait, what? Did it actually install those? If it's installing trams, I don't see them. But it didn't look like it was even charging me money, so... Can I put these down the middle? Ah, okay, there we go. So can I not build a tram into a roundabout? I cannot build a tram into a roundabout. All right, well, let's delete the roundabout then. Can I just select the roundabout? Oops. Houston, we have a problem. I did not intentionally delete that road. I repeat, I did not intentionally delete that road. It's like, did they implement an undo redo feature in this? No. Well. Roundabout this dick, man. All right, well, this... can go all the way to there. All the way to there. This is like awkward as hell. It's like, can I not just tell it to follow the road? It's like, wouldn't that just be the logical thing to let me do? Also, it's straight up just not you placing these in most places. I don't understand how any of this works. What is the point of trams if they can't run down the middle of a road? The upgrade tool to place tracks on road. So there's like the replace with another type on top of an existing one, which isn't what I want to do. Okay, but like, that's okay. I'm just weirded out right now because like it was working before without me using this particular tool. But weird. All right, I don't know. I give up. You're right. Thank you. These are also like completely invisible. Now I'm even more confused. So I thought that I'd connected these. Did I not? I guess it's because I've just got the one way on this, but... All right, well. Oh, am I all chop again? Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that. It wasn't doing that up until I started streaming this game. Maybe my camera's battery's dying, but I kind of doubt that. Usually when the camera's battery's dying, it starts beeping at me. I don't know. It is plugged in, but it does kind of start to die after like 6 months of streams because I think it dies very, very slowly. So yeah, I only want it to run one way up this street, which is fine. Oh, now now it's stuttering again. What the fuck? It's like, what it'll do is like the game will stutter, and then after that, my camera stutters. It's like there's some sort of weird memory leak going on. Like it's a very noticeable small stutter there. I think the way I'm actually going to do this. Guess right-clicking gets rid of it. Are you for real? Wow, game. Am I clicking the wrong side of the road? Is that what's happening? Yeah, okay, that's what's happening. Okay, so they go one way along here, and then I can swap them to two ways. So it'll go one way along here in a loop, basically up to here, and then back down and around. Go all the way up to here, and then let's just get rid of all this so I don't screw this up. I gotta say, at least when fiddling around and learning, this is not exactly easier than the old game. If anything, I would say this is significantly more fiddly than the first game. I'm trying to delete all of these, is what I'm trying to do. All right, so now that I've done that, I can get rid of you and you and you and you and you. Because what I've ended up doing here is I've got a bunch of one-way streets, which I did intentionally, but I figured the game would be smart enough to realize that I want things going one way, but it's not. So the game's not that smart. Then the way we're going to do this is this. We're going to go on this lane with a one-way. It's not letting me place now. Okay, there you go. 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 Connect to that. Connect up to here. Connect up to here. So this side of the road. 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 And this side of the road. This side of the road. Go all the way up this way. And I think I'm going to give it its own lane eventually. Actually, let's not go this way. Let's go this way. For Honor Streamer dropped to 5 of 336. Oh no. Anyways. You know, I shouldn't make too much fun of that kid because, like, honestly, growing a stream is a fucking struggle. And some people just, when they're close to the end of their rope, they start to give up. And then they go and they do shit like that. I knew a kid back in the day who got a bit of traffic for a bit. And the only way he actually got that traffic was he started just going to channels that had on-screen text for tips and donating $10 with his stream link. That was the way he started gaining some traffic. Which, frankly, really sad. I really, really wish that the icon for these trams was more obvious. Like, I wish it showed in this scene when you were building the actual tracks. Like, this overlay is nice, but the actual building of the tracks is, like, very hard to see what I'm actually doing. Then tram line. Do I have to select the stops? Is that how that works? Or do they just run now? Up, our Enchanted. It's good to see you, dude. The camera doing the thing again. Good lord. I may just turn the camera off if it keeps doing that. Weird. Vehicles in use. All right, so how the heck does this tramline tool work? Public transit cargo. Increase that ever so slightly. Another example of have you tried to turn it on and off again? Yeah, I mean, in this case, I can tell you for a fact it does in fact turn it on and off again. Okay, so I do actually, I literally have to do 3 laps. Oh, that's kind of funky. So you have to go place the location. You have to do 3 laps. You have to place the tracks. Then you have to build the route after you place the tracks. Pathfinding failed. All right, well, you go this way down to here. How is pathfinding failing? You go around here. That works. Oh, okay. Apparently, I failed to build it between these 2 exact routes right here. All right, well, now I can go back to building this, right? Or do I have to start from the beginning? My Christ, I have to go back to the beginning. I mean, like, this isn't the worst system I've seen, but it could be significantly less clunky. Kind of wish it would remember what I'd done up until the point, but... Alright. I mean, we're going to need to build a lot more of these. Like, I'm just going to build another one just doing laps up here in a minute. Oh, we got another unlock, which means I get 1.2 milli free bucks. Who doesn't like getting 1.2 million of free doll hairs? Hey, chat room? I know I do. It's gonna get a small loan of $1 million off this city. Game? Gotten back to having more tickets than you've ever invested? Well, that's good. Okay, so that should work now. It's also plop 2 stops down here, I suppose. And 2 along here. So now we're going to do another route. I also need a track running in the opposite direction on this side. Because, like, this is the stuff that I enjoy in City Builders. I should actually upgrade this to both directions. This is the shit that I enjoy doing in City Builders, is just building the city's logistics. It's like, honestly, the city logistics stuff is, like, way more entertaining to me than anything else. So now that I've done that, we can then build a route on this side, which goes to here. Kind of just want to loop it around here once, but that seems a bit redundant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one route that does this. No?
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
Can I just say that the voice acting in this is pretty bad? Oh my god, the upgrading roads dopamine, I agree. What's up, Con Total? If only someone would be handing out millions to anyone laying out down public transit. Yeah, right. All right. It does really give you, like, a real good dopamine hit, eh? For just, like, I'm gonna just build. Might as well also give him a taxi depot. I mean, taxi service is useful. I mean, not mandatory, but it is useful. Hey, chat, you guys want to watch the best part? The best part of any city builder? Let's follow the tram. Hey! Calm down there, camera. Hey! Please calm down. Okay. Alright. Let's watch nobody use the public transit, just like real life. If the first keyboard that you're going to customize, I customized mine recently. You want to see it? That's my phone. See? Twitch gave me fancy stuff. Oh, did I break my cam again? Good lord. Speaking of cameras I just broke the stand on this one. So. Hold on. Tabbing out. At least the game still streams while it's tabbed out. That's cool. I don't even know if I can blame City Skylines for this. This might just be my camera running out of batteries. I'll change the battery tonight. God, I didn't even do anything. That was me tabbing back in. Motherfuckers, how do I increase taxes on cars? And it synced my camera with the hitching. It's like, you lag here, you lag in real life! Chat, I have a question. Large parks or sports parks? What do we want? Large? Yeah, we don't like sports, and we care who knows. None of them shooting hoops or Super Bowls. We like big park. Ooh, wow, these are actually large. Like a big. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Sorry, commercial. You can have your space back. Kind of wish that there was like clean industrial I could put in somewhere. You have a pillow that says sports on it? Now, is it sports as in sports? Or is it sports as in like the Viagra Boys song? Because if it's a Viagra Boys pillow, I will be very impressed. Power just went out in your back and now we have public transit. Yeah, it's amazing. You should make your power go out more often. Maybe it'll like surge into reality at some point. We're in ads. Might as well just wait. Might as well just wait. But yeah, so far I would say do not buy this game, chat. Just do not buy this. That's it. Just do not buy this until it gets less shit. Because this thing runs like ass. So once they finish it, I would say probably, yeah, buy this game if you like the first one. That's my take. But currently, like, hold off. Hold off for a good while. Just runs fine on beefier hardware. I have beefy hardware, mate. And we have people with like 4090s and high-end CPUs in chat saying that it's running at a whole 10 FPS. So I don't know if I count that as it runs good on beefier hardware. In fact, I would say kind of the opposite. But sure. Also, guess what, chat? My stream from today on YouTube is in fact going to earn limited to no ad revenue. Because I guess I'm not monetizable. Oh, that's adorable. Did I say the bad words, YouTube? You don't understand the fuzz? Here's the reality, right? Everybody's running completely different computer setups, right? Oh, nothing major. It's fine. Nothing I didn't expect. Basically, YouTube's not going to give me their ad revenue. That's what it means. It means I curse too much, probably. Anyway. With games like this, with situations like this, everybody has a different computer. It might run fine for you, but it also might run like shit for you. If it runs like shit for you, do not buy it. But I don't know if it's going to run like shit for you. So if based on Steam reviews, it runs like shit for about 50% of the people playing it, it's a pretty big coin flip that it's a 50-50 chance it'll run fine. If you're willing to take that coin flip, okay, by all means, buy the video game. But if you're taking my advice, wait until it's like 70% gonna run well, is what I would say. That's not what I said inside BSI. If you want to put words into my mouth, you can. And do that consistently enough, and you'll get timed out in my chat. That's all I have to say. Now, I'm curious to see how these look. These mixed commercial housing spaces. But the game really wants me to make more bloody industry, so I guess I will make a more bloody industry. I'm sure these will be ugly as hell. It's always the industrial zones that I hate making. Also that, yeah. Well, I mean... You wanted to end your... It's all... Just don't put words in my mouth like that, mate. Also, yeah, that. Yeah. Don't be nice. I'm an extremely nice person until I'm not. Oh, hey, there's people on the trams. Excellent. We just need to increase car taxes to a point where people don't use trams anymore. Why? I'm still bothered by the fact that there's so much parking in front of these buildings on a no-car street. Like, it's only local traffic, yet there's so much parking. What the fuck? Also, why is this guy lining up right behind the tram? Mate, go around it. You have the technology. Nobody's on my bus. Angry.
It's a unit system. I know.
And Colossal Order isn't even a European company. This game runs like shit. Like absolute trash. How true are the talks? Very, very true. Don't know if this is gonna cause any negative things. I assume not. You have a good bed. We'll see you later, dude. I initially read that as bad time. I was like, what did I do? Don't want to build so much industry, but I guess game wants me to build industry. Pretty sure the chickens worked in this area. It's funny because I'm still actually losing money. I've also only, like quite literally, only built one pumping house. Also, the only reason this is running even remotely acceptably well is because I have everything set to low, which this computer should be able to handle this game on maximum settings. It just should. Trust me, it should be able to. This game doesn't look that good. Textures aren't that high resolution. You can grid in the river? We must for science. Christ. Hold on. I need to do this for science. Oh, I see. It pops up and that's no fun. God damn it. I'm disappointed. I wanted underwater industry. No. I need to dezone it. Dezone this. Get out of here. Yes, the performance is bad. We've had a couple of people in chat say it's good for them. But in general, performance is very, 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 very bad. Piss poor. Shit. Trash. Whatever term you prefer to use, frankly. Well, I'm glad some things don't change in sequels. I mean, like... That is very funny. Fucky Road 9000 still here. I do really wish that, you know, Colossal Order could make, you know, a city builder that actually catered towards things that weren't just American megapolises. I mean, because for those types of games, for those types of cities, City Skylines 1 was great. But, yeah, because it just elevates the land up. So I have a Ryzen 7 7800 and a 3070, and it runs like trash on high settings. Like, it acts like it wants to crash every 5 minutes. Or rather, 3070, not a 3060. So I'm running on a Ryzen 7 7800 and a 3060. Or sorry, 3070, and it runs like trash. So I have everything set to minimum, so it doesn't run like trash. But really, I don't know. Results may vary. I think that Paradox should have, you know, just given this game QA. That would have been cool. It would have been nice to see this game actually have QA. That's my opinion. Am I going crazy, or can I not, like, curve these? These are starting to build. That'll be kind of cool to see. Well, the marketing team did their job. Not too much. I think the marketing team did their job just right, which is sell as many fucking copies of the Vigi game as humanly goddamn passable. And you know what? They did it. They sold as many copies of this game as they possibly could. And it's selling very well, so they did their job just right. Does that necessarily equate to happy customers? Well, that's on the publisher. See, like, that's stuttering. That should not be happening. Yeah, it's on Microsoft Game Pass, but Microsoft Game Pass isn't free, so if you're already paying for Microsoft Game Pass, maybe, but I would also argue a game like this is a horrible one to play on, let's just say, Game Pass, for example. And the reason I would say that is because this game is going to have a lot of DLC. We all know this. Let's not beat around the bush. We all know for a fact that this game is going to have a shit ton of DLC, right? Which is fine. However, the reason that's a problem is it's going to have a shit ton of DLC. You're not going to want to buy a shit ton of DLC on Game Pass. Well, the first one doesn't have thousands of dollars of DLC. But, you know, this is a sequel, so I guess bigger is better with sequels. Why is there so many fucking parking lots? You have 20 FPS with dynamic resolution off? Yep. Seems about right. Pilot guy, what up? You just want to party? I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. I don't know why text-to-speech ain't working today, but it's not. How you doing today, Pilot? It's good to see you. Yeah, train sim games are marketing to people who are model train hobbyists. It's the same reason that if you want to play iRacing at full capacity, it is like hundreds of dollars a month to enter into all the races, and don't even ask me about buying cars in that game. So games that are designed at very specific enthusiast markets that have money end up being like that because they are the game for that entire market. So to me, it's not actually a bad thing. Train sim is kind of a unique situation. Yeah, I sure, there's plenty of stuff on Game Pass that is hella DLC. Those are the games you don't want to be playing on Game Pass. You want to play the games on Game Pass that are a single thing that would normally cost you like $40. You play through, you finish it, and then you move on to the next game. So if you're buying DLC in a system where you don't own the games, that's fucking stupid and you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Those games could leave Game Pass. Granted, they probably won't, but they could. Microsoft could turn that off. Wow. Game, for the love of games, stop doing that. Yeah, but the DLCs for Train Simulator are expensive because they're literally going around and filming actual train routes. Why are your students so dumb? Because they're students. That's why they're dumb. But yeah, no, the reason DLC for Train Sim is so expensive is because they're literally going around and scanning actual train tracks. Any digital marketplace can turn off? Sure, but at least with Steam, you can download your games. And you're more likely to lose a system where not only can it turn off, but also on top of it having the possibility of turning off, it can also, you can just simply cease paying for it, and then it's just as good as it turning off. So I personally think that that is a significantly worse situation. Is that there's the possibility of you just, you know, at some point deciding you don't want to pay for it anymore, and they don't have access to any of that. So I would say that that is a horrible thing, a horrible decision to make. Okay, so we're going to make a route that's going to go here. Going to go here. Oops, no, not there. Actually going to go... Oh, I see. I need to put tracks on the other side. Duh. I already do that. I think I already did that. That's fine. It can continue up to the end there. Okay, let's see if I can do this now. You're going to go there. 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 And there. And around to there. Big fan of your DF tutorials on YouTube. To keep up the good work. Thank you, Felon. Appreciate you. Doesn't cost anything for a company to give Microsoft the Game Pass contract if they are making their money on DLC anyway. For games that you're planning on buying large amounts of DLC, you should, if you want to be an intelligent consumer, buy it on a platform where you can download it and back it up. Otherwise, buy games wherever you want. Don't listen to me. Most games you can run without Steam running. Most games. And if Steam ever shuts down, Valve has stated, unless the developer says no, you will be allowed to download and keep your purchases. It's actually in their EULA if you dig deep enough. Okay, so is there like transit effectiveness menu? That seems like pretty low crime. Yeah, it could be worse. Now is that... Ah, that's truck cargo. I understand. Public transit. Let's take a peek at this. Train cargo. So turning off truck cargo. Let's see. Bus passengers. Okay, a number of bus passengers are going up. People are taking taxis. People are taking trams. That's good. How come these don't overlap nicely? What the heck? Okay. I mean, you can still do that inside BSI. Just can't do that with all games. Oh yeah, no, I agree with you, Madman. My Steam account is my most valuable asset. Most valuable thing that I own. By a lot, actually. But I guess if I owned a car, that wouldn't be the case. People still have pocket cars? What, in this game? I haven't seen anybody becoming a car. Reject society, become truck. Ooh. That's interesting. For some reason, I kind of wasn't expecting post offices. And also, why doesn't this post office have better reach? It's kind of wild. Let's also throw some around here. Probably build a second post office, actually. Oh, wait, did the mailboxes increase the distance? That's interesting. I was kind of expecting it would work the other way. It's used by citizens to handle their mail. Post workers will pick up mail periodically. Handles local incoming and outgoing mail. Post vans and trucks pick up mail from mailboxes around the city and can also drop off mail directly at the office. Okay, I understand. It's my tiny ass firehouse. It's kind of weird the way this works. But I kind of like it. Like, don't get me wrong. I am actually quite enjoying what I'm playing of this. I just wish it ran well. Because, like, there's kind of no reason for it to run poorly. Average. Wealthy. Well. Either doing something right or something wrong. Yeah, the music's pretty good too. You just made a giant grid for your city and it's awful. Yep, that'll happen. Make giant grid, get awful city. It's like, what'd you do? I recreated Austin, Texas. Oh no. And no one is happy. Nightmares abound. Well, just like Dwarf Fortress, I'm allergic to squares. So I will stick to that. I'm kind of amazed. Actually, you know, what I really should do is I should just start producing my own power. Because right now I'm just outputting all of my power, or I'm just getting all my power from other cities. Yeah, this is where all my power is coming from. So I should really just build my own power options. But all I can do right now is coal. And I could, in theory, do this, but there isn't enough wind for it to be even remotely useful. So I guess I need to buy more mountain pieces, I suppose. Okay, Dallas, then. It's telling me to put a higher density, but, like, I have no higher densities. Feel like I should put a bus route to up here. So we're going to do that. But what I'm going to do... Oh, actually, do I have a bus route running this way? Yes, I do. Just don't have one running up here. Maybe what I should do, actually, is I should make a couple more bus stops around here. Wait, what? Why did this tram line disappear when I did that? I'm so confused. What in the world? It's like... All right, I'm actually just going to make this into a 2-lane road. I'm so confused. We'll just do that. And that probably just fixed all my problems. Yep. Yes, it did. Bizarre. Why can't I put bus stops on these? Can. It's weird. All right, so let's go build a new bus route. So I guess they want to stop there? I don't know what that icon means. Oh, I see. There's just a train there. Bus route, bus route, bus route, bus route, bus route. So basically, they can go up to there and transfer. And here on this side, go this way, this way. Let's say I could just put a stop there, regardless of if it has cover. Send you around to here. Seems a bit redundant, so instead we're going to go here. What? Was that still one way? Yeah, it's still just one way. Okay, let's upgrade you. Make you a 2-way. This shit makes staring at chat difficult. There you go. You're connected now. Now you shush. All right, so now that I've done that, I have to remake this whole bus route. And here I thought I was doing a decent job. Turns out, nope. No, I'm not. What the hell? All right, I'm just not going to use these bus stops then. I clearly don't understand how they work. What I would say is no, because the base game of this is far better than the base games of City Skylines 1, Attacking Sharks. The problem is, the base game of this should be a lot better. Just in the way it runs and the way it looks. The base game of City Skylines 1 is a really bad city builder. It's not a good city builder. Like, it's just bad, is the nicest way to put it. So, what I would say is if you're going, man, I really want to play City Skylines 2. Cool. Wait 6 months. Wait 3 months. You probably don't even need to wait 6. But wait a bit. And the reason I say wait a bit is if you wait a bit, you will end up with a better game sooner rather than later. Because this will be a better video game than the first one eventually. But right now, if you own City Skylines 1 and all of the DLC, you're better off just playing that. In a year or 2, or 3 months, or 6 months, or however long it takes them to make this a better product, this will be a better video game. It's just not going to happen for a little bit. Oh, I see. Those are... Why are they... So confused. Just play DF instead. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be playing a bit of this over the next, I don't know, however long I'm playing a bit of this. Because I like city builders a whole lot. And I would like city builders to be good. And I would like this game to be good. Okay, now let's just cancel this route for right now. SimCity 3000 is a very, 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 very good city building game. Okay, let's buy this gas power plant so that I spend less money on electricity. Because right now... Look how awfully underused these trains are. Rory, what up? Thank you very much for the 55th month. But yeah, no, I'm going to be playing more of this over the next couple days, I think. Because I would like to see what this game ends up being like as it slowly gets bigger. Got none available to purchase, so I just need to upgrade my town. All right, well, let's go into here. Let's get me a gas power plant. Holy shit, that's a big building. Like, good lord, that is a large building. Hey, man. Power line not connected. Well, okay. I would say no if you're worried about performance. Personally. Especially if you already own City Skylines 1 and all the DLCs. But it is a better base game than the original City Skylines was, from what I've seen so far. We're selling the excess of our electricity to the outside world, which is good. I find this UI a little difficult to manage, though. So we're actually making money on electricity. Which is kind of cool. Also, thanks for all the follows, by the way. Seeing a lot of follows popping up. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, if you can run it, if you can run it well, then yeah. Mate, I've been streaming for 10 hours and 40 minutes. I streamed Dwarf Fortress for almost 8 hours, and I've streamed this for 3.5 hours, and you're asking me if I'm going to play more Dwarf Fortress today. You have a noodle in your head? Use it. There will be more Dwarf Fort tomorrow. Just got back. Well, welcome back. It's good to have you. I have in fact been live for 10 hours and 40 minutes. How much more do you want me to do in my workday, dude? Like, I'm human too. I gotta eat dinner at some point. You know, like, take a nap. Go to bed. You need more? Ah, well. That's fine. You can need all you want. Where does this track end? What is the issue here? Is this the issue? No? I have no idea what the issue is here. Oh, I see. That's a 2-lane road, and this is a 1-lane road. I see the problem. I'm gonna fix this. What's up, Velks? Hey, hey. Made me stream 25/8. Well, considering the CEO actually literally told somebody to stream less, I don't think so. Yeah, I feel like I've been listening to the same song for a while, hey? Let's try the other radio station. Yeah, it just did a perfect 3-point turn. Yes, it did. It's still City Skylines, remember that. Condemned. Well, that's lovely. Did I just do that by mistake? Yes, I did. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's throw some parks down. Love how they call this a large playground, yet it's still bloody tiny. Waiting for a hearse. Well, that's awkward. Smog's unbearable. Where? Wind's blowing that way, though. Is there a pollution overlay that I'm missing? I was gonna say, everybody seems to be pretty happy, Jen. Well, we are getting our revenues a little bit closer. Well, maybe not quite that high. My bad. Taxes increase happiness, apparently. Increase taxes and everybody got happier for a second there. I have almost no office space. I'm assuming that's because I need more intelligent people. I don't have much in the way of schooling. Like, I got this. Got, 390 students. So, growing slowly. Nice looking city. It's more of a, I don't know if I would call this a city by any by any definition of the word, but it's certainly a cute game. The game decided to stop, and it broke my camera. Cool. I like how the game just when it decides to just cease functioning, it matches my camera's frame rate to the game. It's just like, no one can have higher frame rate than me. Look at all these people coming up here and then dropping their cars off and leaving. It's actually very realistic human behavior. Those are pedestrian-only streets. And then I'm going to have these little one-lane roads running in between. Oh, come on. That should connect better than that. I can make that connect better than that. You know what? I'm just not going to worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Everything about this is fine. Waiting for an ambulance. I feel like I should build another. Yeah, I definitely should do one of these. Sunrise Corner. How quaint. Or as every other building game, that lol, they hate taxes. Yeah, that actually very much bothers me. Like, I get weirdly happy when taxes go up and I hear all my neighbors bitching about it. Like, whenever they raise taxes around here for any reason, I'm like, I don't see a problem here. And everyone's like, taxes. I'm like, yeah, but you've seen the public transit we've been building lately? It's pretty great. Let's also go around this side. Can I get rid of these once I place them? I don't even know, actually. Okay, let's just go here. 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 And here. And here. And then I'm going to do a very redundant little one that's just going to go around the block. Just for, you know, people who need to go around the block. There are currently no vehicles available. Consider building more depots to gain access to more tram vehicles. Well, I need to build another tram depot. Or I guess I could go over here and upgrade the tram. Space for more trams. There we go. Sweet. So it gives me a couple extra more vehicles. I see. A bunch of them were in maintenance. That's why not. Feel the same way, your mother, for fuck's sake? You think education should either be free or way cheaper than it is to get a degree, and your mom was like, who's going to pay for that? Well, my taxes would. I don't want to pay that. Then go vote. Yeah, it hurts me because I really, really wish I could have gone to university when I was younger and was actually interested in things and learning. But I literally couldn't because my dad had to go to school and, you know. Mobile data traffic signal. Ooh. Wait, hold on. I don't want to tell people about traffic signals. Emergencies, though. That's important. This is kind of neat. That's a terrible reach for this antenna. I'm going to throw that out there. It's like emergency response antennas. It's kind of ugly looking, though. Whoa! Depends on the university that you go to. Be honest. But yeah, when it comes to I don't want to pay for that because I'd have to pay for other people's education, the sad reality of that is it same goes for healthcare is people don't want to pay for other people's healthcare until they have to pay for their own healthcare. And then they're mad that other people don't pay for their healthcare. It's like, it's amazing how quickly a lot of libertarian-leaning individuals flip on that the second they have to pay hospital fees. But, you know. Also, hi, Trimkov. Good to see you. You value your time at university, but what would be more useful to you is the reality of your life right now. Would be if I knew a trade. You know, there is a TikTok that went viral recently of people laughing at this girl who's just like crying, working her first 9 to 5 out of university because she did university from home and graduated. And she's like, yeah, it was 7 hours a day of university and then 3 hours a day of studying, which was fine because it was like 9 hours a day of work. And then you have the rest of your day to the evening. And then she's just like, now I work a 9 to 5 and it takes me an hour and 40 minutes to get to work in my car. And then the rest of the day is just like spent at work. And then by the time I get home, I'm exhausted. And it's just like the actual winning in life right now is just having enough free time around your work life that and not being exhausted enough that you're not willing to actually use that free time. That is winning right now. That is surviving and getting by and being successful, is making it out of the and into the industry of having a job while also still having enough free time to exist and be a person. It's one of the reasons why I am so freaking lucky that I have this job. It's because I, actually get to have free time, which I never had in any of the other jobs I had. So, some traffic building up here. Absolutely, Trim Cobb. Like Death warmed over. How goes Sea Sky 2? It really runs like ass. Like it's running okay right now, but that's because everything is set to low. This computer should absolutely be able to run it at its maximum settings with the way it looks. Like, this game doesn't look that good. And visually, it should be running well enough right now that I should be able to run it at higher spec. But because I can't, I have to run it at lower spec, which means the game looks like trash. So currently my experience with this game is it looks bad and it runs bad. If they get it to a point where it can run well, and then by, extension looks better, I would be much more happy with it. But the bones of the actual gameplay itself seem quite solid. As a city builder so far, it's been actually quite engaging. I'm still struggling to make a profit. If I end up being able to do the thing that I was able to do in City Skylines 1, where you just make so much money that you will literally never have to worry about any of the actual city management anymore, then my thoughts on the game will be pretty mixed. If I get to a point where even in like the mid-late game, there are things I can improve and things that I can work towards and things that I can make better about my city, if the game gets to that point, I'll feel a lot better about it. My main criticisms of the first one is that very quickly you would just get to a point where you don't need to actually build a city anymore because you have everything that you possibly need. And I hate that. I think that sucks. Like, that absolutely blows. I wish I could like Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. I've tried playing it. I tried playing it on launch and kind of didn't like it. That game is just clunky in a way that, nah. I personally think that game's absurdly ugly, but you do you. My favorite city builder is SimCity 3000, and nothing has come close to topping that. I quite enjoyed the City State games, City State 1 and 2, but those games are both pretty light on content. So I would, if you're curious about a weird city builder, I would recommend City State 1 and 2. We are now a boom town, whatever the fuck that is. Means now I get textiles farming? But yeah, no, I will not be playing Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. I'm good. Not sure. The game's not super clear about what's actually new here. At least I can buy more tiles. Do I consider Dwarf Fortress to be my favorite video game? My favorite video game is Tetris for the Game Boy. Dwarf Fortress is a very good game that I like a lot. I don't really have a favorite video game outside of Tetris. It's Tetris. That's it. I would assume so. You could in the first one. But I don't have hydroelectric dams just yet. awful little highway. Vertigo Square. That looks weird, but I guess I can build it. So there's just not enough customers anywhere around here. Well, then let's do this. Let's remove the competition, shall we? I like how I can unlock coal. I just want to skip straight to nuclear. Can I just do that game? Also gonna grab this hospital and the crematorium. God, this song is awful. Townhomes? What, this? The vertical building thing? Not really. I mean, townhomes are closer to, yeah, no, these are condos. These ain't townhomes. Those are ugly condos. No, townhouses are, much closer to, like, these type of things. It's not what you call these, but townhouses are much closer to these. Like a row house type deal. I'm actually making profits now. Look at that. Yeah, we're making money on electricity. Depends on the season and what's available. If we're talking like mixed drink, it's pretty close tie between a whiskey sour and an old fashioned. If we're talking beer, I like IPAs and ales in the summer. I like dark beers in the winter. I like sour beers in the fall and spring. If we're talking like hard stuff straight, probably scotch. If we're talking other hard stuff straight and I can't have the nice stuff, then I will take vodka and ice cubes. I'm type 1 diabetic, so juice is something I drink in case of minor medical emergency. Part of what made SimCity good was two things. It didn't take itself too seriously, and it wasn't afraid to make you fail. The first City Skylines was terrified of making the player fail, which is actually the reason I didn't like the first City Skylines all that much. Believe it or not. Like, I played a couple hundred hours of it, but I was very critical of that game to the point where, like, some people were just like, Lion, why are you even playing this? A couple of times. It's like, well, it's because I enjoy it. It's like, no, you don't. You're just sitting here complaining. It's like, yeah, I'm complaining. Because I think it could be so much better. You like the seasonal beer preferences? Well, I mean, when you live somewhere with a thriving craft beer scene, which I do, the result is you very quickly just start to gravitate towards different seasonal things. So weird to me, the way this whole system works. It makes no frickin' sense. There we go. For what game? Ramphorhynchus is how you say that, I think? You're all about enjoying things in their season? Yeah, well, I mean, I like dark beers in the winter because, like, why the fuck would you want to drink dark beer in the spring? You know, this building was probably abandoned because it's 80% parking lot. I, too, would have abandoned it, frankly. Holy shit, that's a big building. I do like how large some of these buildings are, though. Like, they are gigantuan, and I really like that. Also, $1.8 million. I also like that. The cost of the hospital? What's up, Timo? Timberborn, gotcha. Speaking of other games I wish I liked, Timberborn is one of those. Let's grab ourselves a college. And unis. We're going to be the most educated tiny town on Earth. Speaking of. Not enough customers, not enough customers. Right. Almost like the game is pushing me to make suburbs. Is it doing the thing again? Bleh. So when this game stutters, it fucks up my camera. That's what it seems to be happening. It's not just you, no. Yeah, it's very strange. It started happening when I started playing this. Well, we've got 5 patients. So that's good. Lower the taxes on residential a little bit and increase the taxes on industrial. Just don't have the money for a college or a university yet, but we do have access to those now. Well, there's really no reason for us to really build much in the way of trains. Aside from that, I could have a train running from like here to over here and have a big industrial area over here, but the problem is wind go that way. So probably not actually wise to do that. The weed was hitting extra good. Unfortunately, no. My camera was just being a derp. Hate to break it to you. It's not bad. We're not actually losing that much money. Someone say weed. Nope, no one said weed. Keep calm and carry on. The game is insisting that I need more commercial. But I'm not seeing any of that actual demand. Like when cities demand that they need cars, but they don't actually. Maybe I can push them all into downtown. I don't know, should you partake? That is your call, mate. You're wearing that t-shirt right now? That's a good shirt. That is a good shirt. So chat, I have a question. When we play this tomorrow, should I continue this city or should we start a new one? Because I think I've already figured out a lot about how this game works versus the first one. I think my plan, because I played 4 hours of this, I think this is a cute little city titty. We're gonna just let her city. And we'll come back to this game tomorrow. In the evening, of course. Around the same time as today. For some more City Skylines too. Because I would like to see more of this. We're going to call this First City. Continue, grow the spaghetti. I'd rather do it better. We'll save her and we'll see if we choose to do something else tomorrow. But, chat room. Gotta tell you. I'm on live for 11 hours and 10 minutes. I'm hungry. There will be a stream on Friday this week, so don't freak out. You will get 3 streams this week. And it will be a long stream on Friday. I might be able to get some YouTube stuff done tonight. It depends. But yeah, my take on this is City Skylines 2. Solid foundation, runs like ass. Let them finish cooking it. Then check her out. Maybe on the first sale. If they could do a 10% off sale in a couple weeks, grab her then. But, assuming you're like a city builder person. But I will absolutely be playing more of this, even though I do think you shouldn't buy it right now. We'll be doing Door Fort tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific. And then in the evening, we'll be doing more of this. So, if that floats your boat, tune in tomorrow. And then, of course, YouTube stream during the Dwarf Fortress segment as well, for those of you who want to watch over there. Because we're now simulcasting